Hey guys, so I had actually just recorded this video and it was awesome. It was so good. And then my computer just randomly lost it as I was editing, and I was editing the last, I think, like 30 seconds or so of it, and it just sucks. So I'm going to try and get through this video as quick as I can. And I'm going to try and not make it like a 20-minute video. This video is about childproofing the kitchen specifically. First thing was plug covers. We used this KidCo brand. There is one other brand that does these kind of plug covers. They're the same price. There were a couple differences. One of the differences is that instead of having the option of all three holes, it was just one or the other. So you either had the center hole or you had the top and the bottom, and you had to choose which plug covers you got. Also, the white is a little bit different. This white is like a stark white, so if you have a white wall that's not stark white, it might look a little bit grayed, whereas the other one was a little bit of a warmer white. Also, the thickness of the actual plate was a little bit thicker, and that's mainly why we didn't get that brand, because I was afraid that the way you install these, it was going to make it too thick and nothing would stay plugged in. So basically what you do is you take your normal plate cover off, you put this on, and then you screw it in. For both me and my husband to install approximately 30 plug covers, it took us about 40 minutes, and we had to move a couple pieces of furniture to finish that project. Once it's installed, all you have to do is slide it and plug things in. It is spring-loaded, so it will shut automatically. We had a friend's baby come over and just play with this. She could not slide it over, and the one time she did slide it over, she could not hold it long enough to get her fingers through. These are the cabinet locks that we're using. Again, it's a KidCo. It's magnetic locks. Now, I know you've probably all seen the locks that I can't put pictures on right now. I think that's what screwed up my video before. So I'm just going to show you with my fingers. So, excuse me, it's probably just going to be a little bit janky. Catch piece and a lock piece. And this would be the cabinet door. So once the cabinet door is shut, you have this resting on, and it hooks. Should do it like that. So it hooks, and you can't open it. But you can open the door a couple inches so that you have space to put your fingers in there to pop that piece down. So you would pop the piece down, and then it would not catch anymore. Well, I've seen many times, and I've had many times where I've opened it and it snapped back because I forgot that the lock was there. Or I went to open it, and before I could push it down, the cabinet snapped back and closed my finger in it. I've seen it happen to kids a lot. It's just not the safest thing, and it's really annoying to have those things on. So they came up with one that kind of locks like this. And here's the catch piece, and it sits like this, so that when you try and open it, it locks here, but when you try and close it, it locks here, so you can't close it all the way. Which is also very annoying because, as most people know, kids love to try and open the cabinets. So you have a bunch of cabinets that are a bit popped out all the time, which is really annoying. And then you have to push the whole thing down to pop it open either way, to close it or to open it. So those are just annoying. I hate them. And even with those, I've gotten my finger caught as well, and I just, blah. So we decided to go with these. This is what it looks like out of the packaging. This is the catch piece. This is the lock piece. If this is the cabinet door, this is basically how much you can open the cabinet. And I'll show you on a cabinet in a minute. So to install, it's pretty easy. I'm going to show you with medicine bottle and a cat food can. So if this is the top of the cabinet, you would peel this adhesive tape off, stick it to the top of the cabinet, and then you would peel this adhesive tape off, and then close the cabinet door. Now it's stuck, and you can't open the cabinet. There's a key. Just take this key, put it here. It unlocks. Okay, let's show you that a little bit better. It unlocks it so that cabinet door opens. There you go. Unlocks the cabinet so that you can open the door. Once the key is gone, it locks. Okay. And like I said, I'll show you that a little bit better on the actual piece right here, which when you push it, it keeps it so that it's unlocked. So if you have a child that is not yet ready, as not opening cabinet doors, but you want to baby-proof before all that starts happening, you can just keep it unlocked. Or if you're having a dinner party or family over, you can keep those things unlocked. So here's one of our plugs. I have something plugged in. Okay, just slide and push, and you're good to go. Pretty awesome, pretty easy, really easy install. All right, so here's a couple cabinets we have. Now, on these, I had thought maybe we would get the kind that hook out here. They just kind of hook around like this, but you can still kind of open them, and we didn't like that. So right now we have everything installed. We have latches installed in the drawers, and we have latches installed on the cabinets. We have them all unlocked right now, so this is what you'll see when you open your cabinets. Here's the locking mechanism. Here, this little bump right here, is the catch piece. So we've broken these things off. Those pieces are just for installation purposes, and then you break them off, because when you open a cabinet door, it doesn't open out, it opens to the side, and it would hook on those little pieces. To unlock these so that the cabinets can lock, you would just push this button down. To keep it unlocked, push the button up. Close the door, and you can't open it. You can see that it really doesn't pull out at all. If you want to open it, you take your key. We have all of ours lined up with this thing so that we know where it is. And it's there. It's a pretty strong magnet. Our doors are fairly thick, and they are real wood, so it can hold on to itself and unlock it. Okay, so it's locked. Teed on. Unlock it, and now it'll stay unlocked. Same with the drawers. Our drawers open a little bit more, but you still can't get your fingers in between. We have all of them lined up with this. Our drawers open that much because there is a little extra piece of wood on the inside of the drawer, which is where the hook is installed, which is why our drawers pop out a little bit more even when they're locked. You may be wondering about the key. Where do you keep the key? Because obviously you can't keep it in the drawer. So it is a strong magnet. You don't want to really put it next to your phone or computer. We chose to put it in one of the cabinets up high. It does have a little holster so that when you're not using it, you can just sticky it to a cabinet that's up high and it will hold it. Or you could put it on your fridge. The installation process for us on the cabinets was a little bit of a pain, mostly because we have real wood cabinets. Also because it just took us kind of a little while to figure out where we were going to put things, and my husband was really hoping we weren't going to have to screw everything in. But our main issue was that the back of the drawer, our drawers come all the way out so that the back of the drawer meets in line with the front of the face of the cabinets and drawer spaces. So because that catch goes a little bit far back, you can't open the drawer all the way, which is fine for me. I never pull the drawer all the way out. Who does? But to fix that, my husband decided to cut a notch, just a little notch in the back of the drawer, so that we could pull it all the way out if we ever needed to. We also have a couple of these cabinets where there's no divider in between, but one cabinet has an extra little piece so that when you open one, they kind of both open. We just put one lock on this door so that when it's locked, you can't open this door either. So that's my video. That's the products we're using. I hope there's anything helpful in here. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I would be glad to answer. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.